gets inaugurated, and the media spend the next year talking about how great Biden is. So very few people notice that just a week after the presidential inauguration in January of 2021, Biden's FBI arrested a 31-year-old man from Vermont called Douglas Mackey. Now, according to the DOJ, in the charging documents, Mackey's crime was making fun of Hillary Clinton on the internet. 4 years before he was arrested, Mackey made an internet meme joking that it was possible to vote for Hillary Clinton by text message. Not a single person in America, and DOJ has not shown differently, believed that Mackey was serious, or that you could vote for Hillary by text message. He wasn't subverting democracy. He was calling Hillary voters stupid. And the DOJ knows that. Every person knows that. Jokes are not crimes. But the Biden administration is trying to send Douglas Mackey to prison for years. We've been trying for a year to speak to one of his lawyers, because this is one of the great outrages of this story. James Lawrence is one of Douglas Mackey's lawyers, and we're happy to have him on tonight. Mr. Lawrence, thank you so much for coming on. This is such an obvious violation of the First Amendment. This is so clearly totalitarian. How did it get to this point in the court system?
Well, first of all, thanks, Tucker, for having me on to discuss this important case. And as we've argued in court filings, we believe that this prosecution represents a significant escalation of the government's regulation of speech under the banner of policing so-called disinformation. And Tucker, really, you are one of the first public figures and one of the most prominent people to criticize Twitter for deplatforming people over so-called disinformation. But I don't think even you would have thought that someone would face a federal prosecution or potential jail time over alleged memes. Now, here's what's at issue. The government says that this case is about voting rights, but as we've argued, the government has not alleged that a single person didn't vote as a result of the alleged memes. So we think that this case goes to the core of the First Amendment, and really, regardless of what you think about the content at issue, everyone in this country, Tucker, left, right, center, and every political persuasion in between should be concerned about what's happening in this case. And so the question is, what can you do? And there are two things I'd like to let your audience know about. First, Douglas Mackey's Legal Defense Fund can be supported by logging on to memedefensefund.com. And second, and really most importantly, Tucker, we're asking your audience to pray. Pray for Doug, pray for the defense team, pray for justice to be done. As for Doug, I can tell you, Tucker, he has great faith in God. He also has faith in our system of trial by jury, which our founders gave to us in the Bill of Rights. I can also tell you, for me, it's a privilege to be on his defense team.
Wait, I just want to make one thing completely clear. You've said it, I've said it, but I just want to restate it. The Biden administration has not held up a single victim of this so-called crime, this joke. So if there's no victim, how is it a crime? I'm confused. But you're the lawyer.
Well, the government's position is that merely the conspiracy and the intent to interfere with one's right to vote is enough under the statute at issue in this case. And of course, if the government's theory is allowed to prevail, the Pandora's box that could be opened with respect to the chilling effect on speech, it just can't be really overstated. Any speech, we contend, Tucker, that could potentially land someone facing a criminal investigation and looking at potential jail time. We can't open this Pandora's box. The defense team in this case is committed to slamming the door shut on this theory.
Hillary Clinton should stand up right now in defense of Douglas Mackey. This is being done in her name. You don't want to live in a country where politicians can throw you in jail for criticizing them. That's not a free country. No one's covering this because, oh, Mackey's a bad guy. I don't care. I don't care if he's Stalin. No American citizen can be treated this way. Period.
That's right.
So I really do appreciate your coming on tonight. And by the way, he doesn't sound like a bad guy, but whatever, it doesn't matter, in my opinion. Thank you. Thanks very much.
That's right. That's right, Tucker. Thank you.